Just going for a drive through Pardue station, and we're holed up here for last night and 2 more nights. There's 2 tracks they'll let you travel on. One's down to Pardue Creek, a little bit sort of an informal boat ramp down there. Nice looking little creek. This is Red Point. Track goes up to those headlands up there. So we're just having a sticky beak around here. See what's around. Boss thought she might have spotted a marine creature down here. Looks like a rock to me. A little bit of a gutter coming down here and goes back out. Goes right around the corner here as well. And just around the corner there's a couple of mangroves and some rocks and stuff as well. Always looking for structure. Just came down that track a little bit further. It's about to head into the beach. Just let the tyres down. 24 pounds on the back, 20 in the front. Engaged front locks, and we're in 4-wheel drive high. Go for a drive up the beach. Well, not too much action happening, though we did see one person pull up a tiny fish, probably about 3 or 4 inches long. That's what I'd probably call, the boss reckons a bit bigger. That's what I'd call live bait for G-fish. Well, I'm not going to drive up any further, don't need to. It's just a looking day. As you can see, there's quite a few people off down to the left here. Lots of shells too. For you travel buddy enthusiasts, I didn't mention, I've got the car running because I've got the travel buddy on. Put it on this morning about 8 o'clock local time. Got beef ribs in there, 130 degrees, just a continuous run. It's also running the 2 fridges at the moment, so it's sucking a bit of power. Anyhow, I'll keep the ribs going till later this afternoon, I reckon. 5-ish or something. Put some onions in with it, 2 whole tomatoes which are overripe, some tomato paste, and probably 100 mils of red wine. That's all I had left. And I also stuck in, we have this Gravox stuff, like 2 teaspoons, I stuck in that as well. Earlier today I mentioned that I was cooking ribs in the Travel Buddy. I've taken them out of the plastic bags, and you'll see there's quite a bit of fat's rendered off. I'm not even going to worry about making gravy out of it, just too much fat. And I'm just stuck them under the grill, just to caramelise them. This end's sort of done, and I've just turned the tray around just to get the other end done. Smelling good though. It's just served up. You can see there's quite a bit of fat in it. That's onion, bit of fat, but it's quite well rendered now and caramelised. And how soft is it? That's the only bone that survived when I pulled the meat out of the bag. Taste test. Yeah, not too bad. Very tender. Pretty good result for the Travel Buddy. I've come back out in the afternoon. It's I don't know, close to 4 o'clock. It's about half tide on the way out, of course. Quite significant difference. I reckon the water's out there from this point probably a good kilometre. Just wanted to come and see where the gutters were. Unlike the Tertiary, these aren't mud flats, these are sand flats. Come out, there's a little bit of water running all the way along here, and a little bit around those mangroves up there. Just wanted to see if there's any bait fish in here or anything. Well, I didn't see anything in that little body of water, but that's not surprising because it's pretty shallow. I'm just going to go up here and have a look around the mangroves, and also looks like there's a little gutter just a bit further up past that. Have a look up there too. Now there are baitfish in here. They're only really tiny ones, hanging around the mangroves. Every now and again you'll see the side of the fish reflecting the sun. What do they say? Where little things are, big things will hunt. Another little school in here. Just have to get them to jump a bit. Keep on heading up to that little drain. Not even my cast net would pick these fish up. Well, there'd probably be a place to throw a bait, but if you're casting from up there in the dunes, you're going to be casting over them, and if you caught something, you're going to end up in the mangroves. This part of the beach is in, I think it's still the Ningaloo Marine Reserve Zone, so there's still some fairly stringent fishing regs. You can only fish from the beach here. Back down where the boat ramp was, you could fish from the boats around there. Those spots out there, they're sort of like islands. The tide's up. Can't fish from boats there either, I don't think. Well, the best part I've seen walking anyhow is just around here. Mangroves off to the left. There's a little puddle of water. Some sticks and stuff hanging around here. It's a little bit of structure. So if there are fish travelling in with the tide, apart from the mangroves, they've got something to hang around. And it's a deeper part of the water. Well, it's a puddle at the moment. There's certainly more water there than over here. Back out on the beach, just waiting for high tide, not too far off. Had to move the car twice up, further up. Got some little lines out, just little hooks, try and catch some live bait. And I've got a bigger rod at the back there. When I mean bigger rod, I've got some a Paternoster rig on it, decent size hooks. Just using some squid at the moment. Yeah, it's just a waiting game, I suppose. No bites. We saw a stingray cruise up and down here before. A beautiful day to be out here anyhow. It's been a little bit of mayhem this morning. Caught a stingray, lost a stingray, saw it jump out of the water. I think I hooked a jewfish, took off, went around the mangroves over there, made it busted off. Blue salmon. Had to knock the fillets off him.